I am very pleased to mark a significant bipartisan achievement. And I want to congratulate Speaker Boehner and Leader Nancy Pelosi for the work they did to help make this happen. For the last 13 years, we have been confronted with what's called a doc fix. Basically, the way the law was written to deal with Medicaid payments to doctors, there was always the danger each year that suddenly, arbitrarily, doctor payments would get cut off, and that was going to be a significant danger to Medicare patients. And obviously, the doctors would have had a lot of trouble continuing to provide services. Not only does this legislation permanently fix payments to doctors, but it also improves it, because what it starts doing is encouraging payments based on quality and not the number of tests that are provided or the number of procedures that are applied, but whether or not people actually start feeling better. And it encourages us to continue to make the healthcare system smarter without denying service. As a consequence, it's going to be good for people who use Medicare. It's going to be good for our seniors. Ultimately, it's going to be good for all of us, because what we've seen is over the last 3-4 years, the cost of healthcare has slowed to the lowest levels in 50 years. And part of that's because we're starting to do healthcare smarter. This is going to build on that progress that we've already made. It also expands the Children's Health Insurance Program that provides health insurance to young people all across the country. And when our kids are healthy, that means they're going to be healthy adults. Ultimately, that's going to put less strain on the system as well.
Alright, Shalom. First off, give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity. Now, as you can see in the video, which this is from 2015, this is called the Medicare Access and Children's Health Insurance Plan Reform Act. So Obama signed this into law a couple years ago. Now it's really starting to take effect now in here in the soon future. Because as of April 1st, I believe it's April of next year, nobody's Medicare card is going to have a Social Security number on it. Now, the reason why they say they're doing this is to cut down on identity theft. But your Social Security card has your Social Security number on it, so it's really a bullshit excuse if you ask me. But they're starting with old people and children. Why? Because everybody has a grandparent, everybody has a child that's gonna be affected by this. You know, everybody has somebody in their family that's on Medicare. Once you get too old to work, you got to get on Medicare, and then your children need insurance as well. So you gonna be on the chips to get them insured. But the way that the Medicare system is set up right now is real easy to have some fraud to basically make a fraudulent claim, and they're trying to cut down on that, so to speak. But not only that, I mean, you could tell this nigga was lying when he said that the cost of Medicare was lowering. When I tell people every day in my job, your bill's going up because of the rising cost of Medicare. Yeah, I know you was paying $250 a month for your Medicare. Was going up to $285 now because of the rising cost of Medicare. Because of all the new claims that's coming out. Because these doctors ain't shit. And now this is what they're trying to say. It's not, you know what I'm saying, the quantity. They don't want you to go to 10 doctor visits to get the work done. They want quality, which is the 2 doctor visits to get the work done. But that's not going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? This is just basically them implementing their system, like you said. It's a guaranteed way that they're going to get paid. If the dog crash, they still going to get paid. How? because they're in the new system, which is this RFID system. It's not hard cash. It's not greenbacks. It's gonna be all zeros and ones with this new RFID chip technology. Now, like I said, they always doing something under the guise or under the under the veil of a humanitarian effort. But we both know the scriptures say, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3, it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as to fell upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So that's what's coming to this place, man. When this RFID chip is implemented, you gonna think that you're safe. You gonna think that you're in a good case, but man, you gonna be destroyed. As the scripture says. This is Revelation 13 and 16. "And he causes of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Now, that's talking about the RFID chip. This RFID chip is going to be mandatory. So, if you want, like I said, if you want your child to be safe, if you want your parent or grandparent to be safe, if you want to be safe, if you want to cover your back and survive in America, then you're going to take this chip. You're going to implement yourself into the system. And that's what they're doing right now. They're grooming you for the system. They making everything electronic and less hard cash physical money. Everything is going by credit card or debit card, check by mail. You rarely use cash anymore. But I'm not gonna stretch this out for too much longer. Hope you brothers are edified. I'm gonna definitely put a link in the description so you can read up on this. Like I said, it's the Medicare Access Children's Health Insurance Plan. So we all heard of CHIP. Now they got the old people to go with it. With that being said, give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect. All the brothers across the four corners showing enduring in truth and sincerity, and the women and children who follow. Shalom.